Alright, if it's okay with y'all, I'll talk about this Winchester a little bit more. First time I cocked it, it was like, oh, awful stiff. I went online and looked up, well, I see I see oil dripping out of this. I think what happened is the guy that had this, he sold it to me for what I thought was a pretty good price. I think he had been squirting some gun oil in it or something to try to get it to loosen up. I went online and there was a guy who took the hammer and the slide. If you notice on this one, this part here comes back and slides and pushes the hammer back like that. He took this out and the hammer out, and he filed the edge of this and the edge of the hammer to get it all smooth, re-lubricated it, put it back together. I want to go out and shoot this gun tomorrow, and I didn't really want to take it apart and file on it and do all that stuff tonight. You know, I just bought it today. So what I did instead, I put a little touch of grease. I used white lube. What do you call that? White lithium grease, whatever you call it. And I slid this back and I put a little bit right up under here. When I got in the house, it was still a little thick, a little stiff. So I noticed that when I brought this part down right here, that first little click, well, this has a couple of little, almost like the head of a pin there that I believe probably catches right in here and allows that to come loose. So I went basically in the bathroom, got a little Vaseline on the end of my finger, touched it right to these 2 points, and that freed that up pretty well. I then noticed it was still a little stiff on the trigger, so I did the same thing with a little Vaseline just on the edge of that trigger. And now when it comes back, it's much smoother. Really all it took on this gun was some lubrication to make it work real nice. I would think you would want to work it nice, because if you were shooting at something, let's just say you shot at a deer and he took off running, if you could cock it smoothly and get your aim back, you might get a second shot in. Whereas if you had to, you know, like when you're a kid, you do this BB gun cock because you ain't got enough strength to pull it. Well, that's not what you want to do. Another thing I think that will happen is that with time, and like I say, I keep seeing a lot of oil kind of coming out of here. It almost looks like somebody squirted 3-in-1 oil in there. And there's a lot of little dings. I don't know if somebody tried taking this apart and dinged it up with a screwdriver, or put it in the back seat of the car and it banged up against the side or something, but kind of a lot of little dings in the side of it. All in all, I think I'm going to like it okay. I at first was a little bit, I was thinking, oh, maybe I shouldn't have bought this gun. Maybe I should have looked it over more before I brought it home. But after, I also see another touch point right there. I'm gonna go do the Vaseline trick on that point. I don't know how much I'll ever use this gun. I'm not a big shooter. I'm not a big hunter. I like guns a lot. That's just kind of the bottom line. Is I like guns a lot. Probably the same way I like banjos and old cars. I love the way they're made. I love the precision quality of them. I like looking at them. I like seeing how they fit together. I like the feel of a good gun. You know, this gun has, oh yeah, now see, that's tremendously, that helps right there. This gun has almost a romantic value because, you know, in all the cowboy movies, they all have one of these stuck in their little saddlebag. John Wayne's slinging a gun around that looks like this. It's just a cool gun, any way you look at it. I was looking at an M1 carbine, and it was more expensive than this, but obviously if you really just wanted the gun to shoot, you know, that would be a gun that you just, well, nowadays they make so many guns, you just poke bullets in them and shoot them till your eyeballs fall out of your head. But you know, I kind of like a gun with a little romance, and to me that would be one like this. So tomorrow we'll go out and shoot this baby, I've got my my 22s, boy, without my glasses. I guess I could still aim without my glasses. Makes a big difference though. I'm going to take my 22s out, the one that cutworm fixed. I'm going to take that little 25 rimfire, that old big shotgun I got out of the antique store. I'll take it. And I got some pistols that I picked up recently that I want to try out. A couple of pistols. Another thing I like about this gun and these types of guns is they're well balanced and they're kind of lightweight. It's the kind of gun that you can kind of sling it over your shoulder and go for a walk in the woods. It don't weigh. It's not overly heavy or anything like that. I saw somebody on YouTube a while ago. They had a video up. It called this the best hunting rifle ever made. I don't know if that's true or not, but I'll go with it. Okay, so enough talk about that. I hope you all have a nice night, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.